Lot of wishes of morning to all of you, class 11th. Welcome to English Literature period online classes, LFCS online classes. Presently, first book Hornbill. From this book, first lesson is going on, and today it is going to end. Last passage we have to explain. Pay attention. We lifted her off the bed and as customary laid her on the ground and covered her with a red shroud. After few hours of mourning, we left her alone to make arrangement for her funeral. You know it very well, as Hindu tradition, after death what is done about the dead body. When any person expires, her or his body is laid on the ground, covered with shroud. Shroud means cover. And we leave the dead body in order of making arrangement. In the evening, we went to her room with a crude stretcher to take her to be cremated. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. We stopped halfway in the courtyard, all over the veranda and in her room, right up to where she lay and still wrapped in the red shroud. Thousands of sparrows sat scattered on the floor. In the evening, we went to her room with crude stretcher. Stretcher means as a buyer, earthy. In the evening, we went in her room to put the dead body on bier. Why? So that we could carry that for cremation. For cremation. Sun was setting, and that time it was any time. Just I told you, sun was setting. Had it her room and veranda with a blaze golden light. All over the veranda, it was noticed that so many birds, sparrows were taking place here and there in scattering position. Why? They were also there to reveal, to express their heartly sorrow at the death of the grandmother. We felt sorry for the birds and my mother fetched some bread for them. That time actually the grandmother was dead. So my mother thought that some pieces of bread should be scattered for the sparrows. When my mother brought pieces of bread and scattered, but no sparrow touched, no sparrow moved from its place to pick up the pieces. The sparrow took no attention of the bread when we carried my grandmother's corpse off. They flew away quietly. Next morning, the sweeper spread the bread crumbs into the dustbin. All the sparrows were sitting there very quietly, very silently, peacefully. They did not leave their places. When we took the dead body from that place and kept away, along with that, the sparrows also left the place very peacefully. They did not touch any piece of bread. Next morning, what happened? Sweeper came and swept all the pieces, dropped into the dustbin. Now this lesson has been completed. One question I am writing on the board, please The author's grandmother was a religious person. Stop. What are the different ways different ways in which this is your question. The author's grandmother was a religious person. What are the different ways in which we come to know this? We have to answer this question in our own words. As if you get clear concept of the lesson, there is no problem to answer of any question. Author's grandmother, as in the first passage of the lesson, you read about the grandmother that she was extremely old, as she was 78 years old, but she was very active. Why? Because always she used to get up early in the morning and engaged herself in household works always. In that days, she was looked as a 20 years old person. She hopped about the house spotless, quite with one hand resting on her wrist. Leave this one. Her lips constantly moved in inaudible prayer, always, from morning to evening, always. She used to wake the author up in the morning, get him ready for the school. While doing that work, she always prayed. As in the morning, she did morning prayer in a monotonous sing song while bathing the author, dressing the author. It was very obviously that the author could listen her voice. Few devotional songs were learnt by heart by the author. She used to accompany the author village to the school, house to the school. In the school, the author studied in the school. The author studied in the classroom. Other hand, on the contrary, the grandmother took place in the temple and told beads of her rosary. This is the way we come to know about her that she was a very religious person. Now we will write answer of this question in your own words. Just I gave you guideline. How will you write answer of this question? This is your homework. Thanks. Have a nice day.